It's been a while since we've taken superheroes seriously in anime, hasn't it? Like, I know in reality, like, Marvel does it all the time, and DC does it overly so. But it's been a while since I've seen the Western idea of the superhero end up in a Japanese animation. Like, the last one I think was Samurai Flamenco, although I'm not really sure if that one even counts. Now, granted, when I said, it's been a while since we've taken superheroes seriously in anime, hasn't it? I did not mean it in the way like, Gah! What dark and brooding anti-hero must save us this day? I meant it more like, holy crap, someone actually sat down and seriously thought how silly this whole superhero thing is. Like, really, it is. There are so many superheroes out there. So many! Like, yeah, it's the big wigs that only get the spotlight, Iron Man, Batman, Superman, those guys. But really, if you can think of a superpower, chances are it's been done before. And it doesn't matter how ridiculous that superpower may be, you do have to come up with a compelling storyline for it, and it doesn't always work. So how about we give a guy the ability to defeat anything in one punch? Carte blanche, if his fist connects, the fight is over. And then, you know, we could give him like Super Saiyan-like speed. And then at that point, the man's basically unbeatable. But what would a superhero like that even do? Well, he would probably just get bored and laze around a lot. The story of One Punch Man is like a parody of all those overpowered action heroes from more or less every medium, and it knows it. Hell, the guy probably lost all of his hair because his mere existence is shade enough for his head. With most heroes, we know from the start that they will defeat whatever is in front of them, but that usually involves a long, complicated fight scene, or entire plot lines where a main character needs to train to become stronger or master the four elements or that sort of thing. Here we just skip all of that useless development and just have a single punch. One hit, boom, done, very efficient. Now I would talk about what the story is really about, but as you may have guessed at this point, that's not really what the show's about. Like, not much has happened in the first 2 episodes. Yes, I know that I normally wait for 3 episodes to do this whole first reaction thing, because I always say that line, but, you know, I think 2 is enough for this one. Yeah. But anyway, not much has happened. Like, we do know of the existence of some kind of evil organization, but they have already admitted to sending some of their best operatives after our hero Saitama, who, per his namesake, dispatches them without much thought. He also gets a cyborg sidekick, say that 5 times fast, who has this Robin-like subplot of revenge that I doubt will actually go anywhere meaningful, and really he's just around to be comedic fodder for the amount of unbelievable shit that Saitama does without breaking a sweat. I suppose if you want to talk about the real story of One Punch Man, it has absolutely nothing to do with the actual story, nor the characters, but really the story about the author and how this whole thing even came to be. Like any traditional action anime, One Punch Man is the adaptation of a manga, published in Weekly Young Jump, with art by Yosuke Murata. But unlike most action anime, that manga was itself a redraw of a webcomic by an online artist who goes by the name of One, in capital letters. As you can see, the original webcomic has a lot to be desired in the way of design, but it was popular enough to receive almost 8 million website hits by mid-2012. So the art was not really necessary for its popularity, and instead it was just the ridiculousness of this cast of characters that was the driving force. The show is just fun! Capital F-U-N. But the only question I have is, at what point will the show start to lose momentum? Because we know that Saitama can defeat anything with a single punch. He is One Punch Man. So what is his enemies gonna throw at him, really? Like maybe an enemy with super speed, something he can't hit, therefore can't defeat? Or maybe they will honestly be able to create an opponent or give him an opponent that he cannot defeat in one punch. It would go against the actual title of the show and the whole basis of his superpower, but it could happen. But will it happen? And that's the question that would drive me to continue watching this show, even if the plot starts going to shit. Because I really want to know how they would pull that off. Like, I would also watch it for the comedy. The comedy is something that you would watch this show for, because it's really good. But the answer to the question, the answer of if they will ever throw something at him that he can't defeat in one punch, I would be both excited to see an answer to that question and fearful. Oh, and side thing, One Punch Man, like Kill la Kill and Attack on Titan before it, has been labeled by some as the savior of anime. Like that title means anything anymore. And the show is really good, so I can kind of see how people come to that conclusion, although I don't believe that anime needs saving. But here are my thoughts. One Punch Man is not the hero we need, but he is the hero we deserve right now. And to answer the question, is it worth the watch? Oh yeah, for the moment. Like, it might not be able to keep this up. I will admit that. But even if it crashes and burns in episode 3 or 4, I would still tell people to watch the first 2 episodes. Even if the rest of the show is absolute crap. The first 2 episodes, yeah, go see those. Go watch those. They're good. But what did you guys think? Let me know down in the Whatchamajigs. And if you've read the manga or the webcomic, as it happens to be, whichever. No spoilers, please. You should know this by now, but, you know. No spoilers. And if this video has piqued your interest, then I would like to inform you that One Punch Man is available in North America on Daisuki, which is where I watched it. But also, if you just live purely in the United States, you can also watch it on Hulu. And at present, the show has been licensed by Viz Media, who may or may not decide to give it a home video release once it's done. I say may or may not because I'm still here waiting for a release of Monster from them, which I don't think they're ever going to do, which sucks, but, you know. So thank you for joining me on this first reaction. If you like this sort of thing, hit the thumb up or post a comment to let me know, as this is very much a work in progress, or let me know what you would like me to talk about next. We have a new season coming up. Well, not coming up, because it's out, but there are still some shows that aren't out yet, but they're coming. They are coming, and it's a brand new season. Good season. Hopefully great season. We don't know. We'll find out. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, and others, stay frosty.